celebrations and ceremonies being held coast to coast to mark National Indigenous Peoples Day.
It's a day for all Canadians to recognize and celebrate the unique heritage, diverse cultures, and outstanding contributions of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Nicole Martin has this report.
The City of Hamilton's Indigenous Relations Office hosted a celebration in the forecourt of City Hall. It was all to honor Indigenous culture, past, present, and future.
All of our resilience and achievements of who we are. So it's a day to recognize and to bring that awareness of what's important for us as Indigenous people.
Six Nations of the Grand River is the largest First Nation territory in Canada by population. Today, thousands turned out to commemorate who they are and their journey to this moment.
It is so empowering for us to say that we're here, we're resilient, we're not going anywhere, and we really just want to have respectful relationships moving forward.
From live music to rides for the kids, it was the first time since the pandemic groups in Six Nations and Hamilton were able to come together.
To remember the children that were discovered in graves at the different residential schools and to help them, bring them home.
Many use their platform to raise awareness of the atrocities at residential schools, including Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
When you look at the layers of trauma and of damage done by Canada, that Indigenous peoples continue to reach out with open hands and open hearts and say, let's build a better country and a better future together.
The day is seen in a new light by some this year, as it's the first gathering since Ontario earmarked funding for residential school burial site investigations.
It's not only bringing justice that we're continuing to advocate and fight for on behalf of many families and communities, but it's also about empowering our young people today, and that we have children here and young athletes and scholars and so forth. We need to make sure that we're pushing them and making sure that we're giving them the necessary tools to lead.
The day is celebrated on the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, and one that holds cultural, historical, and spiritual significance for Indigenous peoples. Indigenous leaders say today is about all of us reflecting on Canadian history to learn and begin to heal. Back to you, Tass.